G'day folks, it's Eulogy, and it's a must see and subscribe to Argonian here on YouTube, Bruzo Dragonius. As someone, or as a YouTuber that has, excuse my gross human hands and all that kind of stuff, but all in all, as a YouTuber like what I am, and as a furry YouTuber, I think that I need to focus on the news of what's regarding the furry fandom and all that kind of stuff. And I know for sure that it's not brought up to my attention, but it's brought to the attention of the entire furry social media. It's been all over on X, all over on TikTok. There's been numerous FurCon pages that have posted about this guy's death. This person did a lot for the furry fandom, to a point that he founded the furry fandom in the form of a furry convention called Conference, which is the very first ever furry convention in the whole entire world that is dedicated to furries and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't really know this person at all. I wish I know this person. So this furry known as Sly Sable, or just simply Psy, also known as Merlino, or Merlino, I should say, is inevitably no longer among the living. And that is really, really sad, considering that with this person, Mark Merlino, which apparently, is American, but he's been a part of this fandom in its start in 1971. And mind you, that the furry fandom, it had started out as part of the science fiction fandom and all that kind of stuff, Back in that time, there's no such thing as furries, Furry isn't really that much of a thing, it's not really that much of a culture and all that kind of stuff. But what really makes this guy significant is that he's the person that, if he weren't around and all that kind of stuff, if it weren't for him, the furry fandom that we all know and love wouldn't be around for us. I believe that with Mark Merlino and that he did a lot for us, involving that he was a founder of CFO, or Cartoon Fantasy Organization, which is basically in the discussion of Japanese animation, or anime, I should say, and manga comics. I'm all reading this from the Wikifur page and all that kind of stuff. He's been known for a lot of works and all that kind of stuff. He had a huge following of his a lot of his furry interests, which is My Neighbor Totoro, Samurai Pizza Cats, The Lion King, and all that, or simply the King Lion. He's been a founder. He's been a pivotal member of the furry fandom, I should say, and he does self-proclaim himself as the father of the furry fandom, which I think that for all this work that he's done for us and all that kind of stuff, he really deserved that name and all that kind of stuff, he deserves that title because he's been around. He's been in a furry fandom even before furry became a thing, He organised furry room parties, for some reason, which is a good contribution at WesterCon and all that kind of stuff. WesterCon, he founded Conference, which is the first ever one in the whole entire world. Conference, I believe, Conference 0 in, I believe, 89, I should say, which is basically kind of before I was born in my year of birth. He helped Califer, which is another furry convention, and he owned the first ever furry household called the Prancing Skillet. I don't know where that basically is, and apparently his persona is a pine marten, and he does a lot of the there's a lot of the things that's about him. But according to Wikifur, I'm just looking at Wikifur and all that kind of stuff. Apparently, his death involved a series of brain strokes, which he was hospitalized for during a screening of 9th of this month, or 9th of February, and he died from stage 4 liver cancer. So I know that this is really sad, just to know about it. As a furry, he seems like the guy that, every single furry, whether you're just a newer furry or even the old, and even being a furry around his, and if you ever meet him in that, I mean, to be honest with you, I have never known this guy. I never even got a chance to. Based on what I just read on Wikifur and all that kind of stuff, he's the reason why the majority of us became furries. Mark Merlino, or Sly, which I should know him as, is pretty much the entire inspiration of the furry fandom. As doing all these things, I just can't help but respect the bloke. I have a lot of respect for him. I wish I knew a lot about him. I wish I do, to be honest. But unfortunately, because of this that I'm using in Wikipedia, it only just provided me with what I know about him and all that kind of stuff. And for that, I erect a spine of condolences to his friends that knows him, people that he met, and even his family members as well. And this is kind of really hard on me to make a video of this, because ever since, even though this is a lot similar of making a video eulogy on Dog Bomb, I never met the person, never get to meet the person. He made such an amazing impact for the furry fandom, a lot of it. He actually showed us that we can be fully grown human beings, fully grown adults, dressing up like animals as a hobby, and be accepted for it. He created an entire platform of that culture. And sure, the furry fandom isn't all about fursuits, but yet art. But he's the one that started all this. He's the reason why there's so many adult humans are inspired to still dress up as animals and make other people happy. And that there are means of dressing up in animal costumes, even when you're 18 and when you have the money to buy such elaborate wearable pieces of art. it goes to one person that we absolutely thank. He is one of the people that inspired us to bring out our inner child to all of us, even though that we brought these things, but that we just pay money for these things, for these, I don't want to break character or break kayfabe, but these costumes that I'm wearing. And for that, Mark Merlino, or Sai, may you rest in peace. May the Hiss guide you on your journey through the afterlife, and also I erect a spine of sorrow and condolences, like I said, to the friends and family of Mark Merlino that love him, that he met, all the people that loves him and all that, which we all do. You will be missed. This isn't for clout that I'm doing this, but anyway, you don't have to. But if you want to, if you do know Mark Merlino or Sai, all you need to do is you can comment down whatever, if you know him and all that kind of stuff. What are your thoughts about him? What is the one thing that you wanted to say about him or to him if he's still around and all that kind of stuff? Do you know the guy? Have you met the guy before? You can contribute to some of the other info, whatever. I probably will be interested in reading. Also, if you do like this video, press that like button. If you want to support me on YouTube or whatever, you can just press that subscribe button down below and also ring the bell icon. And if you want to friend me on PSN or gamertag, like my gamertag, or see me like a Gemini, or you know me by my gamertag of Bruzo21. I don't do this for clout, but however, yeah. Also, if you did also have subscribed to this channel, you can just press the bell icon so you can be the first one to know. So anyway, I'm just going to sign up by saying, Mark Merlino, may you forever rest in peace and you watch us from above of how this very fandom that you created progress and grow. And until next time, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for giving this thing off my chest and all that kind of stuff. So until next time, may the Hiss guide you all. Bye for now.